pretty much. Because when the detectives and the officers leave, I'm leaving too. So I'm trying to get them on some kind of, schedule. Because I don't want to leave them hanging. I don't want to leave them in a emotionally and psychologically, splattered out. I want to drag them through all the levels to a place where I can, in good conscience, walk out the door. Right? I've got supplementary help here, and sometimes we run into situations where there's nobody. They're new here. They just got a job. There's no spouse. There's no friends. They don't know a coworker well enough. It can get sticky, and those we babysit them for a little while, 2 or 3 days or whatever, until maybe there's out of town family or something. But most of the time we're trying to transition out of that, and you guys as well. You're either going to take them in and bring them into the program, or get them back to parents or whatever. And so y'all probably think in the same way. But you got to get through the stages first. I don't like that keep it simple. That doesn't sound like I'm called stupid. But it is a good idea to keep it super simple. Just kind of reiterating what we said. This one down here is super, super important. I've been burnt. Right there. I have been burnt. When I called MOT the other day, I did not tell her they were going to give her shelter. Because I've done that before. Oh yeah, we got that covered. Did not have that covered. And that hurts. It hurts to have to say it, and you talk about getting ticked off. So, under promise and over deliver every single time. Can't go wrong that way. You can always keep adding another layer of aren't we cool? Look at that backflip. But if you have to take it back, that's just one more trust issue they have now. Timeouts. Do y'all have a place, a room that's off the main room where they can sit by themselves, where you can move them away from other people?
No.
No.
We do try to keep our main lobby as calm as possible, and then we have a glassed-in room that for kids who are feeling more active that want to go in there and play, and then we try to keep the lobby like more serene, but there isn't a separate space.
Okay. I would be sure that gets addressed today, is how we talked earlier, like maybe there's just an innocent person sitting on a chair in the lobby, and then you have this really ramped up situation come in, and again, I'm not going to apologize for it. Save yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to just leave this person to the wolves. And what are some techniques for, I have the luxury, and I know that it's a luxury, of putting that person into that soft interview room, and I can leave them sit there. They can't even get out, or they can get out, but they can't get back in. So they're not under, they're not being held there. It's a soft interview room but nobody can just walk in on them. They can walk out, but nobody can walk in without a key card. And it's real quiet, and it's, they can cry without everybody staring at them and that sort of thing. But if you don't have that, then what's the next best thing, maybe?
Are you saying putting the agitated person or putting the calm person?
Well, I'm thinking the agitated person if they're not dangerous.
Okay.
If you've determined that they're really, really, really agitated, but they're not dangerous, what can prolong agitation is embarrassment, right? And that's why I moved her, because she lost it. And I had 2 or 3 people in the lobby. Up to that point, we were talking quietly on the bench. I was sitting, from here to here on the bench, and we were talking softly and about what was going on. And then, I said, this is all I've got. Boom, down goes the head, and I was like, it's not good. So I was able to move her, but I have that luxury, and I understand that's a luxury. So maybe just something y'all can discuss. I don't know. You can only do what you can do with what you've got. Again, we want to try to get them relaxed in their bodies. One of the things I learned in Dr. Gentry's class, he works with PTSD folks. That's all he does, trauma and PTSD. And he taught us this trick, which you cannot say this to your clientele. I would never say it to my clientele. You because it sounds really, really weird. But he said if you're a gentleman, think about the things you sit on. And if you're a girl, think about your kegels. And he has people as they're sitting, imagine this box, this block that comes up through your center in your proud places, and purposefully tightening and then relaxing. And then consciously relaxing it. And he said that doing that will purposely move your physiology from the sympathetic nervous system to parasympathetic, which is the only place that cognitive function can happen. If you're in fight or flight, not happening. So when they come in, they're ramped up and you're ramped up. That's why I say keep yourself, you have to keep reminding yourself, because it's scary to be with someone who's ramped up like that. Your tendency is to get tense, and then because these kids come out of a battle zone, they're not even consciously aware that they're reading you, right? But that's all they do. Hey, when dad does that thing, this is coming next. Or the belt, or the whatever, right? So they're savants at picking up on body English. So your ability to stay calm and relaxed, with good boundaries, what makes them get calm and relaxed. They're not even saying to themselves, oh, she's calm and relaxed, I'll be calm and relaxed. What they just see it and sense it and feel it, because that's the system that they operate from, is instinct. It's just like a dog. You walk in the door every day and smack the dog. I don't know how many days it takes, but not very long. That dog greets you from 3 rooms away. Hey, how's your day? You know, kids are the same way. They've learned what to read, that you're scanning the environment all the time for safety, and everything is not safe anymore, because that tenseness in your body at home is an indicator that we're escalating. So I know it sounds weird, but in the privacy of your car or your office, your home, or whatever, when you're sitting, practice that. Practice relaxing your stuff, and see how it makes your whole body feel. Your body follows along, and then your parasympathetic nervous system goes right along with it, and then the cognitive functioning. So sometimes you're just modeling, and then they start copying you. They don't even think about it. You're calm, so they get calm, right? And especially after you've addressed their immediate needs. So now, if you can get their bodies to relax, now they're into cognitive functioning. Questions so far? Crickets. His favorite. Either a really good job or a really terrible job. How about a break? Get up, move around. I need to stand up and you don't.